In the early morning, over 10,000 men and women are released weekly back into society from the prison system. Many have become prosperous and went on with their lives with no further incident. This is their untold story. This is from prison to prosperity.
Danny, brother, I appreciate you coming in and sitting down with me, brother.
No problem, man.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain.
What was your main reason to go in business? What was your thought? What was your trend of thought?
Going into business, man, I feel like I didn't have a choice. I felt like that entrepreneurship was the only way that I would be able to survive. You know, when you're having a felony and a record, especially the one like I got, you just don't, you don't feel like you have a choice. You don't feel like anybody is going to give you the opportunity. You know, so I had to create my own opportunity.
Was there any incidents when you got out? Was there someone that declined you a job? Was it that you just felt like you weren't going to make enough money, or you had kids that you needed to take care of, or what drove you to do that?
I got fired from a job that pulled my background later after I got hired. So I was working for a couple of weeks, and they gave me a tap on the shoulder and said they need to come upstairs and talk to them. And they brought up my record and said I couldn't work there no more. I thought I was going to be a manager.
So how did you feel when you walked out the door?
When I walked out the door, I felt like I was never going to work for anybody again. I didn't want to go through the humiliation. I didn't want to go through the time that it took to look for a job. I figured, you know, based off the personal development and the books that I was reading when I was down, that if I applied some of those learning lessons that, you know, they was instilled that I believed in, that I would be successful.
What kept you from going back to jail?
Man, when you experience certain experiences, you want to make sure that you don't experience them again.
Did your kids play any influence on that?
Definitely, man. My kids played a lot of influence on me wanting to stay out. When you do your time and you come out and your kids are older and you miss some things that you're never gonna get back, you're living with regrets. So I can't go back.
What's been your biggest regret?
My biggest regret was the people that I lost when I was serving time. You know, you can't get those people back.
What was your reasoning for committing a crime?
My reason for committing crimes, I don't have any excuses. Now at this point, I take full responsibility. But at that point in time, I was hanging around the wrong people and broke. So, I mean, those two things kind of combined, there's nothing good gonna come out of that. You broke, hang around with the wrong people, you know, getting the wrong ideas, you know, got caught up.
So being in business today, what is the positive and what is some of the negative in running your own business?
So some positives about running my own business is that I feel like I'm in control. For so long, I was told what to do, when to sleep, when to wake up, when to eat, when you can go to the bathroom, when you go to outside on the yard, who you can talk to, what time you can talk to them. As running my own business, I feel like I control all those aspects. Two is I'm able to show my family, my kids, something different, you know, than what they're used to. I'm able to allow them to understand that they can create their own opportunities. You don't have to go through the things that I did to learn the things that I learned. You can just learn from me and create your own opportunities.
What would you tell young men and women that's thinking about committing crimes?
To the young kids out there that are looking for aggressive routes to make money, yes, crime may pay, but the time that you get for it is expensive.
What was your mindset when you got out? What were you thinking? Was it just like out here, like free? Like this is like freedom?
That first day out is nothing like, it feels like winning the NBA championship, man. Just the fresh air, the birds, just being able to have freedom. It felt amazing.
Wow.
I never wanted to lose it again.
So from that point on, your mind was just set of staying out.
Oh yeah, definitely. My mind was set on staying out halfway while I was in.
Wow. Okay, so now that you're in business, so do people acknowledge that you're a convicted felon and you're in business for yourself? Or are you afraid to let people know that you're a convicted felon in fear of?
Well, I'm not afraid. At this point, it's what's necessary. You know, it's the beauty of having my own business. Unless I'm going to get government contracts or situations like that, or I'm trying to get loans from SBA programs or minority programs, this is why I had to reveal information. But I don't have to say anything.
So you okay with it? You're okay with being a convicted felon?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with it because, it's a lot of young men that find themselves in situations, and I want to let them know that it's not easy, but it's not hard. You just have to be focused.
So so every day that you get up every day, this is like, the fresh air is like music to your soul?
Man, I'm grateful for every day that I'm free. Then I'm able to go to the mailbox. I'm able to pick up the phone and call who I want to call. I'm able to eat when I want to eat. And I'm grateful for every moment, every day. I took it for granted for a lot of years, and I don't take a single minute for granted anymore.
Gotcha. So what was your biggest turning point that you definitely didn't want to go back? And what's some of your fears that you're out and you're in business for yourself that you struggle with?
I mean, the fear of being away from my family again is my driving point.
Gotcha.
You know, some of the obstacles of being out is getting back adjusted to free life. You know, I'm still on a structure that I've been on for a few years, and to break that, you know, just to be able to live and take life easy. You know, maybe go on vacation and stuff like that. It's hard for me to even fathom that, because right now I just want to lay down my foundation for my family.
So going to work every day, do you think you feel much better having your own business now that you're in it? Or do you think that if they wouldn't have never fired you, if you would have ever went in business for yourself?
If they had never fired me, my goal was to become the best employee that was there. Gotcha. When I walked in and I got the job, I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be a manager. I wanted to move up. I was on time. I was working as hard as I possibly could. And it was a big disappointment when I got fired. It took me forever to find a job, and then when I did, I was doing my best, and you know, because of past actions.
Do you feel more prosperous than working for a company, or you feel more prosperous working for yourself?
I definitely feel more prosperous working for myself, because I'm able to not only give myself an income, I'm able to help others and
Gotcha.
hire people, and be in a position that I was afraid of. I can't fire myself.
So what do your employees think about you?
My employees, they they tell me they find inspiration from my story, and because I've been where they are. Not all of them have records or anything, but I'm able to put them in a position to win, where to help them become better people, along with making money. It's about who we becoming while we working together. So the experiences I have are, unique, and I aim to teach anybody working with me, that it is possible. It's very doable.
Who's your mentor? Who's your sounding board? Who do you go to when you're just troubled, when your mind is troubled? You wake up, you don't know if to turn left or turn right. Who do you call?
Now, my mentor is my wife. She holds
you down.
She held me down.
Straight. She pulled that chain when you.
Yeah, because the last time I ain't listened to her.
That's how you got there.
Yeah,
That's
results
a lonely
went
place,
too well.
isn't it?
Yeah, but luckily she stayed with me the whole time, and I don't take her for granted either. So we do it together.
Happy wife, happy life. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, brother. Keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, sir.
This is some good stuff. We need more people out here listening to this.
Man, don't be afraid to share your story. You never know who's gonna need it.